And then Rarity says, Twilight, Rainbow, wait for us! And just like that, when Rarity says, wait for us! Then Twilight said, hi Rarity, hi Panky. Where Rarity says, why is that flower hopping? And then Twilight says, well, we use our harmony magic to make the flower hop, but we didn't mean not hop away. And just like that, when Twilight says, but we didn't mean not hop away, then Panky Pie said, you're right, Twilight, you did not mean not hop away, but now that flower is kind of hopping like a rabbit. And then Rarity says, well, that's true, but we gotta catch it. And then Twilight says, and then Panky Pie said, wow, nice catch, Sidetwide. Then Twilight said, thanks, that was a close one. Where Rarity says, why is that flower not blooming? And just like that, when Rarity says, why is that flower not growing? Where Twilight says, well, that flower was supposed to grow today for Mother's Day. If that flower doesn't grow, we won't have a gift for Mother's Day. And then Rarity says, oh, that's bad. Then Rarity says, well, I know something that can make that flower grow. The sparkly forest. They say, the sparkly forest? Then Rarity says, yeah, and the only thing that can make that flower grow is that sparkly purple flower. They say, the sparkly purple flower? Then Rarity asks, yeah, it can make that flower grow for Mother's Day. And then Rarity asks, it's all the way over here. And then Panky Pie said, oh, now we get it. Then Panky Pie said, but wait, how do we get over here? We're too short. Then Rarity says, no worries, we can get over there. We can just use this ramp that is on top a log. And then Panky Pie said, I know that can catapult us up there. Sand. And then Twilight said, but Panky Pie. Then Panky Pie said, hold on tight, guys. Here we go. And then Twilight asked, Panky, sand doesn't work. And Come on.